Three VJ walking tools for you, my wisdom kings. You are welcome. I salute to now all my fans across the globe. I welcome you today. I want to tell you three VG walking tools and proven methodology for you to use and make your woman pour out organic egg water from her Lamborghini inner chamber. Happy course like severally without you stressing yourself or having to do the penny stuff, okay, without you penetrating. Yeah, this is the method or techniques those lilies, those people who practice intimacy without joystick use. Some of them use it and it's actually fun. Yeah. Number one working tools for you to use in a woman's honeypot, like a Lamborghini engine house, is your finger. Do you know that this one index finger is enough to make that man cry like that full grown woman, cry like a small baby, chicken or infant child? She will cry, mourn, shiver, like stop dating, do some crazy and naughty stuff simply because of the use of this finger. This index finger, if you also want to make it or make her enjoy more on a super duper way, you can make it too. Yeah, when you want to visit a woman's Lamborghini, please don't make mistake of starting with three fingers, four fingers. Like for me, two fingers are enough for you to do the magic, do the wonders if you're a child. Yeah. Now let's talk about the methodology, the method in which you're going to use your index finger to make a woman pour out her water, release easily and often. Number one thing you have to do with this finger is see the way I'm shaking it to knock pop 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 at that chamber, at her equals or engine house, at the gate of her private wall. Like, yeah, before you enter her Lamborghini, you need to knock, to notify the security, the army man at the gate, that Udogu is coming. Every other securities or officers in the spot, the bus stops in there will actually be aware or share you in like a king. You aren't a criminal. You are eating your thing. You need to enjoy like chief, like chairman. Yeah. So let's do it. When you visit her in her chamber, use one finger, okay, to document around the wall. Do some crazy move, touching and stuff around the people's wall, okay. Then before you enter, there is a security army man standing at the gate. You see this upper layer of the clay. Yeah, yeah, when you go there, use this finger to knock bong 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 bong, exactly the same way you knock at the gate or in any closed door, just like that. This is it. You knock bong 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 bong, do something like this around it, okay. It's fun. Give it a try. You will testify. Yeah. If you do that for a little while, you now move this way, do something like this. In here, go in here too. So when you're doing this, see, and you're doing it well, she must surely see something. And as a wisdom king, we sabi, please, master, don't do this thing and keep your mouth closed. Always talk, communicate. You can't be knocking without asking who is here. Is anybody home? Something like that. So you'll be talking more. That expected behavior, give it out, communicate with the security, like talk to it, move for it, sing for it, call it name, adore it, praise it. ah, it will change the whole mood of your woman and put her on a high peg. Then another thing you have to do is to do something like this. You see that goose, there is something like tongue on this, the tongue. Bring the tongue together like this, see it. Bring the tongue together. Try to close it. Try to clap the two equals tongue. The ear, yeah, clap it like this. It's going to actually make her go gaga. Another thing you have to do there and the same place is to do something like this, like stroke down. This is the wall. This is the biggest wall. You stroke down a little. You stroke down. Try to stroke down. At the lips area, try to close it like scissors. Close it. And when you do that like a pro, it's also gonna make her cry, speaking other tongues. Yeah, now you're done with teasing outside the wall. Now, before you go inside, please, you're gonna use this same index finger to enter. Like I said, always start with one finger, even if you're going to double it. It is nice, advisable for you to start with one, no matter how wide that hole is. Some people think say now when they put all the fingers, now the woman will enjoy it. No, even if that hole is wide, master start with one finger. When you get to that hole at the gate, before you enter, make sure that the place is wet, that the security is alert and aware that you are coming. So they will actually notify those in charge, those uh regional centers that are in charge of singing welcome song for you, to be aware and start singing for your entrance. They will sing the welcome song for you by welting the floor. That first two discharge that will wet that because is your welcome song, and the farewell song is the main orgasm water, that organic egg water that we call it's like that is to say you have done a good job. So for them to sing welcome song, you make sure they are already, the place is already wet. Then you go in with that finger, one finger at the tip. Don't go inside, just here. Do something like this to notify the G squad that Odogu Abatala Odogu is here. So when you do that for a short period of time, you can also introduce two finger if you care to actually do the come here motion. You can go horizontal, you can go vertical. What I know is you do it like a charm. And make sure your hand is moist, your hand is not that strong. Yeah, even if you are those type that is doing Obuaja, please make sure that you touch it gently so that it will not actually give her friction or cut. Yeah, so even if you're those man that is doing hard work, moisturize your hand in such a way that it will always be soft and smooth. And make sure you wash it, cut your nails so that you don't use your long nails or rough nail edges to actually injure her. Because please, on the truth, that place is very, very sensitive, very soft. Little one can peel it off, little one can hurt her and change the whole mood, even if she's in the mood. Yeah. Number two method you're going to use to make that woman pour is your joystick. Oga, when I mean the joystick, I don't mean the whole thing in there. Use the tip of your joystick, okay, to actually do this. See, same thing you did knocking. Use it when you go with your joystick. Use the joystick to also tap, notify the security that this is DKO, DKO, DKO. This is DKO, DKO, DKO. So you do that with just your joystick cap, the rounded cap, or ringed part of it. You do it like that at the top of the clip. Yeah, it will make that woman begin to sing. If you are also a champ, you can use it to write at that tongue area where you did something like this. Use it to stroke it down. Use it to stroke it down gently so you will not hurt yourself or you will not hurt her. especially when she is that type that have rough or people, yeah, those hairs around there. When you do this strongly, it can hurt. Another thing you can use to make her try to do this, yeah. Another thing that you can use to make her call or pour water, another tools is your tongue. When you visit a woman because with your head, master, be ready to discharge your duties like the headmaster, not like the pupils or a learner. You are a charm. Be ready to discharge effective duty. And how are you going to do this? When you